Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I would like to talk about Disney and what I plan on doing about it. I'm going to do some due diligence and come up with a plan. I'd like to own Disney at some point in time. Before we continue, I'd like to remind everybody that we're a education channel. You're a better trader than I am. I'm putting myself out there and the way I do analysis and my strategy in order to help you. My trading has gotten better since I started sharing. And yours will too once you start engaging. Confidence, engaging, and good risk reward, those elements will make you a successful trader. Don't forget to check out my free Discord chat and some of the other videos on my channel. Let's get started. Walt Disney, entertainment company, worldwide. Everybody knows. They have a streaming channel. Streaming will be very competitive with Netflix. There's Netflix, Roku, and some of the other popular ones, and these three are all on my watch list, and these aren't. When you're looking at the snowflake, you want them green, and so Disney, according to Simply Wall Street, has got some issues. Roku turns out to be the greenest, and then Netflix has good future, past history, no dividend for Roku, and probably none at the moment for Disney. So you can look at the snowflake and get a good feel for it. It's trending below its fair value, which is based on free cash flow, the amount of money they have to invest. This is a sound company. Their future growth looks bright, especially after the pandemic. This is a situation here. And this is one of the reasons why I want to look at Disney. But the other reason is that Disney owns its own movies and videos. Netflix has to buy them from somewhere else. Disney owns what they're showing. And if you have a young kid, you're always going to go ahead and add Disney to your cable. But I see a lot of people are starting to scale down Netflix, and they're going to raise the price in February, by the way. And so let's see how that affects them. Anyway, I think that Disney's future growth is great, and I think it's great for this year based on coming out of the pandemic. And I want to be an owner. Let's check out that dividend, because I thought they did pay a dividend. It's a small one. Tip Ranks, a free tool, and they have paid version 2. You might like them both. They're predicting that Disney will go to 194, Simply Wall Street 166. Disney's in a downward channel according to FinViz, and their target is 194. If you go with the more conservative one, 142 to 166, that's what this one, low. Well, it's still a pretty good run for the next year. And there's 21 analysts covering it. It's got a lot of good coverage. A lot of people are paid to cover Disney. Greater minds than myself. Moderate buy. Stock is really good. 9 out of 10. I'm using the free version of Tip Ranks. Eventually I'll go to paid. Using a paid version of TradingView, they have a free version. It's very robust. That's all you really need to get started. You got Disney. We're looking at the daily, but I'm going to switch over to weekly here. And I'm going to draw my fib, but I'm going to draw them a little bit different. I'm going to use the longer leg and the pullback. Clicking on the fib tool, dragging it from top to bottom. See if that gives you the levels of support and resistance. May or may not. Just lines. All this is just lines. Lines can't predict nothing. Going to the daily. But a lot of people use these lines. And it has a self-fulfilling prophecy. Anyway, it's at its 50% retracement. The MACD is saying go up. The stochastic RSI is saying going up. And the RSI said up, but now it's having a little disagreement. The zigzag, which looks to the future, and it doesn't have enough future data to predict it, but it doesn't know what it's doing. It knew what it was doing going down, but that would indicate maybe it's thinking about going up. But this is earnings, and you don't want to trade around earnings. So I want to buy. I think it's going to get up to 160 right here, but I think I want to enter after earnings. And earnings is going to occur on the 9th of February in 2 days. So let's take it on the 17th of February, about a week later. That's when I want to take a look at this. Going up here, well, you could say it's going down here too, but I don't think it is. Depending on the earnings, it could hit this or it could hit that. And if it's going to hit that, then it might stay and hang in that area for a while. If it's coming down to this way, I still believe it's going to go back up. So that's a good time to buy for a swing. So I'm going to wait to the 17th. Wait to buy. Now you could set an alert or buy level or that kind of thing. But I don't want to use my alerts. So you only get 10. I got a paid version. You only get 10. In the free version, you only get one alert. And I want to use those alerts for my RSI or one of these indicators. So what I do to remind me, I go to Google Calendar and go to the 17th and put a reminder. And I relax. Look, unless you're Warren Buffett, you don't have a whole lot of money to trade. Every trade counts. You have to use your money as effectively as possible. And you could probably only trade 2 or 3 or 4 things if you're a small trader. By the way, it's good planning, and you can have your tasks. You can bring the tasks in. You can have various different task folders. Very, very interesting. I'm not going to show you how to use that. But anyway, I schedule when to look at the stock again. This is not earth-shattering, but it's just a matter of being able to relax and go about your day. I'm interested in Walt Disney. I don't want to do the analysis again. I want to look at it from the chart perspective in a week and see what's happened after earnings. Are you a buyer of Disney? Please leave your comments in below. How about liking and subscribing? This channel could use your help. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm relaxing what I'm doing. I realize that I have a limited amount of wealth to invest. I'm not trying to invest in the whole stock market, just in about 10 to 12 equities at a time. But I do have a watch list of more. Know your limits. Have confidence. Use good risk management. Risk management is the key, and your entries are not all that important. For me, swing trading is a more relaxing way to trade than a day trade. Anyway, happy trading. I'll catch you on the flip. Looking to buy Disney at some future time. Soon.